But I need you to stop what you're doing and stop scrolling and actually check out this new construction home that we have here in Corpus Christi, Texas. It's a 2,300 square foot home, and it just screams modern, luxury, and a whole lot of uniqueness. But as you can see, straight lines everywhere we go. Let's get this walkthrough started. So from the moment we step in, we are greeted with luxury and a lot of open concept, as well as you can see the lighting. Everything just shines through from the floor to the ceiling. Everything illuminates in this property. And when people think new construction, everybody assumes cookie cutter homes that look like everybody else's on the block. The builder did not do this in this case. Everything is unique, but everything blends in so nicely. We have our darks with our whites, and we'll see gold accents everywhere, and our lighting fixtures, our cabinet handles, and maybe the tile. And as we're going to walk the property, this pattern is going to repeat again and again. Different styles, but it blends so nicely together. And as we'll notice throughout the walkthrough and even in our kitchen, everything just feels bigger because we have tall ceilings. We have tall cabinets that make the area feel more spacious, and everything has a drawer, everything has a place. We have a lot of room for organization. So this makes it the perfect kitchen for those who not only love to cook, but those who love to entertain. Everything is nearby. We have the living room, we have our dining room. We can see everything that's going on while we're handling business in the kitchen. So for my chefs out there, everything's at arm's length. Whether you're cooking on the stove or needing to turn around and get the sink, your pot filler, everything's at arm's length, making it easier for you to cook and keep the entertainment going. So you can enjoy your 3-course meal in this kitchen or your DoorDash, however you like. But now we leave the kitchen and we continue our tour by taking another look at the living room and making our way into the primary ensuite, which is what everybody likes to see. And this one is a special one. Stepping in, we see that this room is bright, not only because of the lights, but just the natural lighting that comes in through these windows. High ceilings make everything spacious. And we're about to see design take a whole different level in this new construction home, the master bathroom. This is not your cookie cutter design. This is elegance meets luxury meets modernism. This is the type of restroom that you schedule a property tour to come see it in person, because although video does it justice, it's not the same thing without actually walking it and feeling the grand splendor of this bathroom. Double shower heads to give you different options while you're showering. Floor to ceiling tile to make the shower feel taller so you don't feel cramped while you're showering, because the worst thing you can do is feel like you're in a box. You enjoy it, you live it, and everything is beautiful. And as we've seen in the kitchen, now we're seeing in the shower and the restroom, there is craftsmanship here. People did not skip steps. The builder knew what he was doing when he made everything spacious, just as his walk-in closet, to come in here, put your stuff away, and still feel like you have a lot of space to fill it. And unfortunately, we see that in new construction today, although it's not the case in this property. Sometimes you have this beautiful bathroom, and then you get to the closet and it feels like you're in a utility closet. That's not the case here. No matter where you go, everything feels taller, everything feels spacious, so you don't feel cramped, which is what a lot of people would like. A lot of these new construction homes are so cramped up together that you feel like anywhere you go, you're touching walls. But because of the high ceilings, high doorways, everything just feels so much bigger in this Lannister property. It feels like we're getting more than 2,300 square feet if we buy this property. I'm not going to dive deep too much into the other rooms because they do look similar to the primary ensuite, just different sizes. But every room does have adequate spacing in the closet to give you enough room to put your stuff away and not feel like you need extra storage. Between these two bedrooms, we're going to find our second bathroom. And if we had not just toured the first primary one, we probably could have thought that this was it. And the reason I say that is sometimes in properties, it's almost like the guest bathrooms get no love. They're just cheapy, bland, and show nothing. And in this case, the builder made it possible to where this was elegant too as well with the guest bathroom. And the only difference we're going to see here is that the tiling in the shower is a lot different than the primary. Now, could the same tile have gone into this restroom and made it look beautiful? Of course. Is it different? Yes. Does that make it a lot better? Of course it does, because it's unique. And it's bold on the builder's part as well. Shying away from what's usually done in construction and doing something modern and bold like this, it paid off for the builder. And as we walk through these rooms, you see natural lighting just coming in. Some of the lights are on, but some of them are not. And this is just natural light coming into the room. And now we reach bathroom number 3 that has its own unique style with a lot lighter tiling. Again, floor to ceiling, everything feels taller, everything feels spacious, and beautiful. And again, I emphasize scheduling a walkthrough so you could see this property in person. This is a 2,300 square foot home that just needs to be walked in person. Pictures, videos, they're not the same as actually walking this property and getting the feel of the home. And when you walk the property in person, you're going to have questions that might not have popped up from watching this video or reading an online description, seeing pictures online. And at the time of this video, this property is offered at $466,500, and the seller is offering $10,000 in buyer's closing costs. which if you're like me, I like saving money anywhere I can, and then we can use that money somewhere else. So with this, we take one last look at this property. You know my line, 361-658-3894, to get the conversation started. Whether you're already pre-approved and looking for a home, you need to sell a home, or you want to get started on the buying process, I'm here to guide you all the way. This has been another walkthrough with Alex Zuniga.